everybody. Hi, and welcome to a special edition. I like that. Special edition combination of conversations with Geoff and collaborative with Comeback King Enterprises from the coaching and consulting division. Oh, man, yeah. So you guys are first to hear official announcement. That's right, the official announcement of our first summit coming up. Oh, man, listen. Oh, boy. It's a crazy subject. Woo, man. Yeah, my wife and I were walking this morning and she says, what led you to this subject, right? And, like I always say, we have to step into what we're called to do, and no matter how uncomfortable it might be, we have to step into the things that, man, had the biggest impacts in our lives, right? Those things, we all have them that we're like, oh man, either still spinning from or have gotten through and helping other people through it, or just a combination of both, right? It's back and forth, wherever you are, but you know what I mean, right? And this one is, wow, man, whoo, right? From heartbreak to healing, and the 21 ways to finding extraordinary love. Right. And hey, listen, you got to do the work, right? There's no guarantees. Not going to do a magic wand thing, man. But, read the description on what this message is all about. You'll find it all in there. But we are excited as a unit coming together and bringing you this information, right? So that you can get prepared, right? And sending this out to your family members, people that you know, people that you work with. Everybody needs to be part of this message. Right, so I've got some notes I'm going to hit on, and then I'm going to be out of your hair in just a few. And for those of you that were looking for us at 11 o'clock, combinations with Geoff, I apologize. I didn't get it all together in order to do that. I'm still missing a piece, but we've got a bonus for those of you that are going to stay till the end of this, or you can read through it, and it's at the bottom of the notes in the description piece, right? So anyway, man, listen, who is this for? Oh, by the way, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Geoff Tyson, and I'm known as the Comeback King and host of Conversations with Geoff International and founder of Comeback King Enterprises, speaking, coaching, and consulting, right? And we are here to bring things like what I'm going to talk to you about today so that we can all heal, step into our purpose, right? Anyway, so this thing, who is this for, Geoff? Well, it's for people that have maybe been cheated on and still married, people that may have been the cheater, right? One that stepped out. And for me, I think that's one of the deal breakers, man. Unfortunately, a lot of times, or physical abuse is a deal breaker, all the just rude and cruel treatment that we do. Those things, man, that people recover, and I wanted to, right? But it just didn't happen. And I was the one who made the choice and blew up a marriage that I really admired. And we were together a long time, and we did a lot of things, and it was close knit. But there were things going on, right, that maybe you're going through too, where there's a wall starting to be built between the two of you because you're not being honest, you're not communicating authentically, you're not stepping inward when things are hitting the fan, you're starting to lean backwards, right? And every time some more stuff hits the fan, you lean back a little more. And then all of a sudden you're standing up tall. I was talking to somebody yesterday, now your reach is like a alligator arms. You can't reach the person that's standing in front of you. Anybody feel like that? I know I'm not the only one. Right? Can't reach it. So, and listen, you may not have been found out yet. You might be living in secret, and you really want to find some help. You really believe that marriage can be saved, and you want to do it. You just don't know how to raise the flag and say, "Hey, I made a mistake. This is what's going on." Oh, that takes some real courage, right? And that was courage at the time, guys, that I didn't have, man. She asked me, my ex-wife asked me, am I having an affair? And I don't know that I was at that time, but I was leaning that way. Hey, oh, man, it's a powerful woman. She deserved the truth, man. But I wasn't able to give it to her. So I know if you're like that, then you need to get your butt to this summit coming up. We got a special workshop, I think next week, next Friday too. So anyway, let me just kind of go through this thing, read it through it with me, right? And let me know where you're coming in from. And hey, Geoff, you out of your mind, man. This is going to be great, whatever it might be for you. Just kind of communicate that way, right? All right, so I asked that. Who you are? You've been cheated on. Maybe the marriage is going crazy. Here's the hit. Here's the thing. And this is really true, man, because I know you may feel like, there is nothing left for you. You may feel broken. You may feel the pain is real. Right? I get it. The pain, the suffering, the shame and the guilt, or the anger and frustration and disappointment. There's two sides: anger, frustration, disappointment, or shame, guilt, remorse, and all that emotions floating around, right? So wherever you might be in that mixing bowl, either side, I want to tell you, you're not broken. Right now, you're in transition. Stuff hit the fan, or it's about to, or you got to raise your hand and say, hey, we need to talk. Ooh, those are some powerful words. Hey, we need to talk. I want to tell you, that means that there's still more in this thing called life for you. So we want to pour into you. We want to give you some things that remind you of your self-worth, give you some things that help heal the journey of healing, point you in the direction. I am not a therapist, right? I'm a therapist of life and the experiences and the mistakes and the successes that I've had, and I pass those on. We understand where our place is in this process of healing, right? Because it is a process of healing. And we're not going to lay you on the couch and have you talk to us about all your problems, because that ain't my thing. We're creating a community, a safe community, right? But we no longer have to move around in the dark. We no longer have to keep everything all pinned up inside. So the event's August 28th and 29th. Bringing 21 world-class speakers. I think I mentioned that to you already, with defining and helping you find extraordinary love that you deserve. And it's not moving on, right? It's like the camera's a little delayed, so I'm still here. I don't know where. Don't get dizzy. I'm looking. Okay. Here, yeah. Woo, man. All right, guys. So I'm not sure where we left off, but and again, I'm back. And so I think I was talking about the dates, August 28th and 29th. And you know, it's 9 to 6. And then the second day might be a VIP day. Not for certain on how that looks yet. But I want you to hear me when I tell you that, man, think about this. At the end of the day, whether you show up or not, you need to know that there's people out there that understand where you are and can help you get to where you need to go. So if it's not me, find somebody, man, because listen, it's no fun being stuck. There's no fun being trapped by your own shame, guilt, remorse, resentment. That living that life is no fun at all, and I've done it. Right. So when I tell you it's no fun, I mean it is no fun, man. Woo wee. But here's the shining light, because there's always, you heard it all, there's always a rainbow at the end of the storm. There's always some lessons learned at the end of the comeback. While you're in the middle of the comeback, at the beginning, we're learning something every moment of the struggle, right? Some of it we don't want to feel at the time, but that's the way it goes if we're really paying attention. So it's just not about moving on. It's something you can read about. It's about moving up. And I love that. It's not just about moving on, man. Woo! Moving on is beautiful. We're moving up. We're picking ourselves back up. Picking ourselves back up again, lifting our head up, our shoulders back again, gaining that posture that we once had. Or maybe for the first time, gaining that posture that I am worthy of living this life. I am worthy of success. I am worthy of unconditional love. I am worthy of extraordinary love. Ooh-wee. Break the patterns. And here's some of the things that we hope to do with this is kind of break the patterns that keep sabotaging your love. Right? There were some patterns involved. Man. What kind of patterns are you doing to either isolate away from the relationship, or what kind of patterns are you using to control the relationship? What kind of patterns are you using to stay guarded so you cannot connect? Heal the guilt, shame, resentment. It says for good, man, but look, I didn't want that to that should have been, I should have changed that as I was writing this thing out. It's not, it's a process, baby. And it can be for good. I mean, it's possible, but I can't make that guarantee. I guess that's the message. Learn how to trust again without losing yourself. Ooh-wee. So if you've been hurt and on the other side, man, don't let that be the block that keeps you from trusting and loving again. And if you've done the dirt, done the dirty deed, forgive yourself. Find all that stuff out and then move, rising up, right? I'm talking about. And step into relations where you are seen, valued, and safe. Seen, valued, and safe. Oh man. Man. I mean, I felt like I couldn't trust myself for a while. If I did this one time, is that a pattern? And no, I didn't learn that because I talk about it all the time. My parents were married for 44 years before mom's passed, 44 plus, right? And they would have been married to the end, and so I know that thing can work. The stuff happens in life. We find ourselves in the spaces that we make bad choices and bad decisions. I found myself in a place where I made bad choices and bad decisions because I was unable to reach out. I wasn't strong enough. I was weak when it came to that. Right? But not anymore, baby. Right? This is your time. This is your turning point. This conference, this summit, the workshop next week, it's going to be just a turning point. A place where you can come, safely be, and not be judged. Judge-free zones, like I like to call it. So listen, reserve your spot now. And part of the delay was not aiming to get the link together. So we made something in there that's hard for you to refuse. So if you get this message, and I think it's something about, you put a comment in there, an email, and link. Put link, I think, an email in the comment section. we will then send you the link for the registration. It's a free summit. Obviously there'll be a VIP piece for it because there's some really powerful opportunities, gifts from the speakers that you want to have, all that stuff. And remember, if this resonates at all, or you know somebody that could use this, please pass it on. Let's be that bridge from heartbreak to healing. The process could be different for everybody, but the intention to heal is sincere. So yeah, listen, I'm going to let you go. Sorry about the midterm frozen thing. I'm not sure if technology does what it does. So if you're still wondering what the heck happened, reach me. My contact information is in the comment section. I encourage you, if you don't wait now, if you say, hey, Geoff, man, I need some help now, I encourage you to reach out to me. 7 point, I think my email is in there. Maybe not. My LinkedIn connection is there, and I put my email in there now too, just so you can do, because this is a delicate subject, man. Oh boy, you telling me, Geoff C. Tyson at Gmail. But it's one that I feel called to share and talk about. And I'm qualified. Right? I'm the guy that blew up everything. Right? Like they say, one more straw that breaks the camel's back. Right? Camel can carry a lot of things, but there's always that straw. Are you carrying that straw? Are you still keeping it a secret? Are you trapped in that secret? Are you tossing around in bed at night, rolling around, you can't sleep, or are you in meetings and all you can think about is, what did I do last night? Am I going to get caught today? Or do you want to get caught because you don't have the courage, or you're weak? And I don't say that in a condescending way. I say that as just the facts of life. I was weak when I had a chance to be strong. But I want to tell you, as I wrap this thing up, from heartbreak to healing is a real thing. Take some work, and you got to be honest about where you are, open-minded to the possibilities of what we're saying is true, and be willing to do the work. Hey, man, for me, I had to get back into my 12-step process, get some direction, get some humility, and some real work done. So anyway, appreciate everybody listening. Man, link with a special link in your email, and then we'll connect that way. Make sure you get registered, and when you go into a drawing that we'll do at the end of the summit. So have a fantastic day. Stand tall in your purpose. Stand tall in who you and what you believe in. Don't let nobody steal your dream. Don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied. Man, forgive yourself. Learn to love yourself again. And let's do this thing called life. You don't have to do it by yourself. All right. Hey, listen, appreciate everybody. We'll be back to normal on Thursday. There will be some probably opportunities to get some information on or through conversations with Geoff International. Until we speak again, just remember, man, it's possible. And you do get better. And things do change. And you can be like I am now today. I think it'll be 14 years in September, another month of a new life, a new marriage. But I had to do some work in between that gap. So let's fill in the gap, baby. Let's go from where you are now, fill in the gap, and get you over here. All right. Take care. Have a great day. See you later. Don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied, especially a stinking thing. Catch you on the next episode, guys. All right. This has been a great time. Thank you for listening. And as always, take care.